Hello, and welcome back to Hope Institute. In today's video, we're going to explore 10 of the most commonly used phrasal verbs in everyday English conversations. This is the second video in our new series about phrasal verbs, where we break down their meanings and show you how to use them effectively in your sentences. If you missed part 1, make sure to check it out as well. But for now, let's dive right in. 1. Back down.
Back down. Back down.
Our first phrasal verb is back down. It means to withdraw a claim, demand, or position, usually because you are being challenged or pressured to do so. For example, he refused to back down from his argument even when everyone disagreed with him. In this sentence, he refused back down indicates that he stood firm in his position despite opposition.
Back down? Don't back down.
Eminem back down. Lady Gaga back down.
Who's gonna back down? Who's gonna back down?
Back down, gang.
2. Blow up. Next, we have blow up. This phrasal verb has two meanings. It can mean to explode, like a balloon popping, or to suddenly become very angry. For example, the tire blew up because it was overinflated. Or, she blew up when she heard the bad news. See how versatile this phrasal verb can be?
Blow up?
Don't blow up. Please don't blow up. Oh, yeah.
We blow up, we blow up.
Don't blow up.
Blow everything up.
Number 3 on our list is bump into.
Bump into people?
You bumped into me.
It's used when you meet someone unexpectedly. For example, I bumped into my old friend at the grocery store yesterday.
Just bumped into Morales.
I bumped into Ken Caswell.
So, next time you meet someone by surprise, just say you bumped into them.
And then I bumped into Julia.
I bumped into an acquaintance.
Number 4 is come up with.
Come up with an idea.
I'll come up with something. I promise.
She's come up with nothing.
Come up with. This means to think of or create a new idea or plan. For example, she came up with a brilliant solution to the problem.
Don't worry, Brian. I'll come up with something.
I came up with an idea.
Now, I came up with an idea.
You can come up with ideas, solutions, excuses, and much more.
It's an idea that I came up with.
She came up with an idea on the spot that you were interested in.
Joe Wilson came up with an insanely brilliant idea.
Teddy came up with a big idea.
5. We have drop by.
I'll drop by.
Drop by tomorrow.
They dropped by to see me.
Who drops by?
This phrasal verb means to visit someone casually, often without prior notice. For example, feel free to drop by my office anytime you want to chat. It's an excellent way to invite someone over without making it a formal plan.
I'll drop by. You drop by my place any.
Who dropped by?
Drop by anytime, Jerry.
Sorry for dropping by, but we...
6. Fall apart.
Things fall apart. We could fall apart.
Fall apart. It can be used both literally and figuratively. Literally, it means something physically breaks into pieces. For example, the old book fell apart when I picked it up. Figuratively, it means to lose emotional stability or to be unable to cope with a situation. For example, after losing his job, he started to fall apart emotionally.
Hold up, don't fall apart. Don't fall apart.
Not. Everything is falling apart. Everything is falling apart.
Things fall apart. They fall apart so hard.
I fell apart.
He just kind of fell apart.
Fell apart how?
Number 7 is get by.
I'll get by.
Getting by.
It means to manage to survive or cope, usually with limited resources or abilities. For example, she doesn't earn much, but she gets by. This means she manages to make ends meet despite not earning a high income.
I get by.
I get bad.
Thanks. I'm getting by.
8. Get over.
Get over this.
Get over what?
Get over it.
No, you get over it. You
Get over it.
Our 8th phrasal verb is Get over. It means to recover from something, such as an illness or emotional pain. For example, it took him a long time to get over his breakup. So, if you're bouncing back from a tough situation, you can say you're getting over it.
Carl, I'm sure she'll get over it unless you...
I'm sure she'll get over it if...
Pretty sure I'm gonna get over it.
Number 9 is give in.
You're giving in.
I'm giving in.
This means to surrender or admit defeat. For example, after hours of arguing, he finally gave in and agreed to their demands. It's often used when someone reluctantly agrees or yields after some resistance.
Just give in.
Give in, sweetheart. I give in.
Don't give in to them. Don't give in.
Never give up, Arnold! Never give in!
Do not give in.
You can't give in!
And finally, we have hang out.
Hang out.
We're hanging out.
It's a casual way of saying you're spending time relaxing or socializing with others. For example, let's hang out at the park this weekend.
Let's hang out.
Hey, let's hang out.
It's informal and great for inviting someone to spend time with you.
We're hanging out.
We're just hanging out.
We're hanging out right now.
Yeah, well, we're all hanging out.
Let's hang out tomorrow.
Cool, let's hang out tonight.
That's it for today's video. We hope you found these 10 phrasal verbs useful and that you can start using them in your everyday conversations. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to the channel. This is just the second part of our series on phrasal verbs, so if you haven't already, check out part 1. And be sure to stay tuned for the upcoming parts, where we'll cover even more phrasal verbs to help you master English conversations. Until next time, keep practicing and happy learning.